Hello, strangers. How are you? It's me. I'm back. It's been a month. I guess that's better than a year. But I have a legit excuse of why I have not done any videos. For one, I've had an injured leg and back for like a month and a half. And we've been trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with it. And we finally found out what was going on. So, long story short, went to many doctors, chiropractors, physical therapists, and everybody had their own little say in it. Some thought it was my IT band, some thought it was my piriformis, and some thought it was my sciatic. Well, it could be a combination of all three, but finally we went and got some x-rays because they will not pay for an MRI. And what is happening is the lower back is old as hell. I have my L4, L5, and S1 very degenerative, and it's kind of like bone to bone. So I think I tweaked it working out, and I didn't stop working out, so it pretty much aggravated it even more and became worse. And now I'm on like a rest, taking some meds, and hopefully I'm on the mend and we can all go back to normal life. Although my normal life is going to change because I have to totally change the way I work out, which mentally is screwing me up, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. It's fine. Life goes on. It's all balance. It's all a balance. So yes, I'm alive. I'm here. I'm still not working. Have I been looking for stuff? Kind of yeah, kind of no. I do have something that I am going to be doing, but it's nothing full-time or anything like that. So I guess the plan I put in is not work through the summer because your girl wants to enjoy a summer, and then figure it out by the end of the year and see what's going on. So fingers crossed everything works out. But I'm sorry for the background. There was light coming through here. I don't have a ring light right now, so this was the best spot to be doing this in. But I'm back. I'm okay. Everything's great. Yeah, and the weather's been beautiful, so your girl's been getting a little tan on. Your girl also has a possible trip to Florida coming up, and her birthday is next week, so yeah. But other than that, that's my life update. Shasta is good. She is eating. A little update with her is she fought a bee last night and won, so yay for Shasta. But today what I wanted to do, I wanted to keep it semi short and sweet and fun. But in my past videos I did my music past and the bands I met, the bands I interviewed, all that good stuff. You also know that I love horror. I've loved horror since I was a little girl. My mom let me watch The Exorcist. I think that was my first movie, and that fucked me up. And yeah, I like horror movies since I was little, and you know, I grew up with them. So I was never a collector, but in the past few years, since my friend Matt opened up his horror shop in New Bedford, I've collected some stuff, nothing spectacular, because I see some of these collectors and what they have, and I'm like mind blown. But I collect little nicky-nacky things. In one of the prior videos, I did show you my head knockers that I did. So yeah, it's just, you know, I'm new to this. I'm new to going to cons. I'm new to meeting actors and actresses. I've been to cons before and not to lie, but the first con I ever went to, and I'm kicking myself right now, Tyler Mean was there, and I thought it was absurd that people were paying to get a picture and autograph from a person. And now I kick myself because he's the one guy that I really want to meet. Hopefully this year or next I'll get to meet him. But I've come to realize that this is a thing and people do pay for these things, and I should have figured it out sooner so I would have more of a collection. But I wanted to go through quickly my collection of people I met. I am actually going to take you through my living room because most of the stuff I have signed are on my walls and I do not want to take them off. But yeah, just like a quick little choop and little stories and all that good stuff just to show you something. And hopefully, God willing, my leg is okay. And I don't fall into a deep depression like I did for the last month. I will be back with more of these. I'm thinking, I know I don't have many followers, so if you guys, if you like these videos, if you think I'm quirky and fun, subscribe, like, share, tell your friends, follow, you know, all the good stuff. And I think I'm going to be doing, we'll see, I'm going to go on a little rant here. So, like, I see all these people doing things like reviews of like drinks and reviews of food and unboxings of sorts. And I'm kind of jealous of one girl that she's deep into horror, but she gets these boxes from these companies and they're the most amazing things for like promotion stuff for new movies coming out. And I'm jealous and I want to be her. But yeah, I'm thinking about things I buy off of certain places, maybe do unboxings, taste tests, all that good stuff. I don't know what I'm doing on this channel. I'm just trying to not be bored and entertain myself. Because if I don't entertain myself, then I get in my head. My hair is crazy. I need a haircut too. I go next week. But people say short hair. Have short hair. It's so much easier. It ain't fucking easier. It grows out. It gets all crazy. And I'm old. So now I'm getting grays. It's no bueno. But anyway, I'm 8 minutes in. And this should have been like 4 minutes. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to start doing stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to surprise you all with stuff. But right now I'm going to take you into my living room. And we're going to go through some of the wonderful people that I have met in the last few years. And mind you, this has been since the horror family in New Bedford has opened, because that's when I got like into meeting people. So let's go. All right, everybody say hello to E.T. He's chilling. He's got his little ghost-faced necklace on. But we're going to get into the latest little signature I got. We all went a few months ago, last month, March. It's May. So March, yes. And we went to Monster Mania in New Jersey. And we got to meet Mr. Elliot from the Terrifier. And I didn't know which picture. I'm sorry that there's a glare on this. I'm doing my best. But it's really sweet. He was super sweet. But we were talking about music, and from the likes of me chatting with him, it seemed like he has interviewed bands, which was kind of cool because that's what I did. And he makes his own music and all that good stuff. So when we were talking about that, I didn't know what picture to, choose to get signed. And of course, he asked me if I liked Slayer, and I said, of course. So we chose to pick this one, and he signed it, and he put Stay Metal. So that was really cool, but super sweet kid. Um, and that was, like I said, at Monster Mania. Also at Monster Mania, we all got to meet Mr. One and Only Tobin Bell from the Saw franchises. You might have seen this picture on my Instagram and stuff, but I did get it framed and it's on my wall because it's an amazing picture and he was the sweetest little man in the world. Next up is my girl. I love her. I think I stalked her at Monster Mania, so I apologize for that. But I finally got to meet Danielle Harris, and of course, I had to pick the nude Bloodshot because she looks sexy and sweet and amazing, and I love her. But she, if you guys do not know, and I apologize for Shasta barking, but if you did not know, excuse you, she was in Halloween 4 and 5 in Rob Zombie's Halloween remakes, along with tons of other movies, but Hatchet was another one. She was a doll. She was sweet. She has an amazing podcast, Talk Scary to Me, which I am addicted to now. But I got this lovely picture, which is on my wall, by her, and that was also at Monster Mania. Next up, Mr. Bill Moseley. Met him at Monster Expo in Fairhaven, Massachusetts. If you all don't know who he is, shame on you. But he was Otis in the Firefly trilogy, Rob Zombie's movies. He was in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and a ton more. But sweet guy. I think he was a little upset that I talked more about Rob Zombie than him. But if anyone knows, I am addicted to Rob Zombie. So, you know. But he signed this. Says this blood is forever. Mr. Moseley. Very cool man. And when he was at Monster Expo, this next woman was there, and this movie, bringing it down here, bringing it down. I Spit on Your Grave, Camille Keaton. This movie, I think I saw when I was a little bit older, because the scene, if you've seen this movie, the scene, I don't even want to get into it, but the scene, I had to shut it off about 18 times to get through that scene. But I've always was intrigued by this woman who played in the movie. Got to meet her, very sweet woman. She took like a ton of pictures with me and then signed my picture and put "Revenge is sweet," which it always is. But she was amazing. And also, not even going to cons, but being friends with Mr. Matt from the Horror Family. He has had some celebrities at his shop. The first one that we ever had at the shop was little Eddie Munster. He's right there. Butch Patrick. Super cool. So we got pictures and this autograph from him. Hopefully he comes back around because he was a really sweet guy. Another thing at the end of this video that I might pop up on the screen too is I didn't get an autograph from him, but me and Matt at TerraCon last year met Brad Dourif, you know, the iconic voice of Chucky. So I will post that picture up for that, but I did not get an autograph. Boo-hoo, I should have. Like I said, I kick myself a lot for not getting stuff. Say hi to Lenny. No, I don't have an autograph from Lenny, but I do have recently a nice little machete signed by CJ Graham. This was the last Monster Expo that just came around in Fairhaven. Very cool. I was going there just to get an actual poster signed, but then I saw that he had real ass machetes and decided, hey, why not? So there it is. I did tell him that I lived alone, and if somebody broke in, that I would be using this on the man to kill him. And he pretty much wiped his fingerprints off the machete. So, haha, CJ. And he gave me a little information on Mr. Kane Hada that I might be going to see in July. So I have some pictures to show Kane if and when I go see him. But this I need to find a way to hang on my wall. But right now it is good just sitting on here because in case, like I said, an intruder comes, I can kill them. Another guy that was at Monster Expo this past one was Vincent Insanti. I hope I said his name correctly. But he has done the Never Hike Alone fan movie films for Friday the 13th. Super sweet guy. He lives out of Rhode Island, so he's like a local peep to us. But I need to get a frame that actually fits this. So right now it's in a hack frame, but he was super cool, and like I said, I got his signature, and he also let me know about a movie he was in. It was a fan film, sorry, that's a tongue twister, for Michael Myers too, and he played Michael Myers, and I'm pretty sure it was called Happy Halloween. So if you're on YouTube, go search that out and watch it. It was not bad at all. Another guy that came to the horror family, Glenn. He was the anchor man in The Devil's Rejects. He's also a screenwriter. He's been in General Hospital, Law and Order. He's done a lot of stuff, but like I said, I'm a sucker for a Rob Zombie film, and he was in it, so that makes him iconic in my eyes because he got to work with the man, the myth, the legend, my Rob Zombie. Yes, he's mine. But this guy, super cool. They're all super cool, right? I haven't met anyone that was like a pure dick yet. Hopefully never. But me and him just like chit-chatted for a bit about fitness and movies and life, and he was super sweet, and we still are in contact, so that's even cooler to me because he's an actual like humble, down-to-earth man. So very cool, and I love this picture. So last but not least, this is a really funny story. So this is not horror. It is Deadpool. When I turn it around, you will see. But I wanted to show you the certificate. Arthur Sudom. I'm hoping I say his name right. But he is the comic book artist that has done a ton of stuff. But one was including the Deadpool. So I've had this poster. Oops, hold on, we're getting there. This poster for about 9 years. I worked at a con for a vendor, and to pay me, he gave me access to all kinds of posters I could take for my work with him. So one of them was this Deadpool. And I was cleaning my house the other day, and I was like, what the hell got on the Deadpool poster? And I looked, and if you can see, it says, to Stephanie. And there's a signature. And like I said, I've turned it around. I've showed you the authentic, oh my God, authenticity. Jesus, I can't say that word of it. Okay, so when I got this, I swear to Jesus, I swear, it was not signed. It was just a plain Deadpool picture. I don't know if the vendor I worked for went and he was there signing and got it signed for me, but it's signed. It has my name and I don't know. But I have it. So now I have to go get a frame for it to hang it up on the wall. But I thought that was a cute little find. And yes, it's not dirty. I have plastic over it. The plastic's dirty. That's why I need a frame for it. But I thought that was very interesting. And I could never be a detective because I didn't realize this was on it for like 8 years. What's wrong with me? Okay, guys, that was my rundown of all my little autographs in my adventures. And I'm hoping this year there's more. But like I said, cons are so much fun to go to, but they're so expensive too. So gotta pick and choose, gotta be thrifty sometimes, but I'm hoping to hit a few up this year. Like I said, Kane is on my radar to get an autograph. Have not met the man yet. Heard he's a delight. I'm up in the air about Silver Scream because as of right now, the people that they've talked about, I'm not too thrilled about. So, I don't know yet. But I might just go for the concert they always put on. But we'll see. I think the Horror Family is having a table there too. So, yes. The other thing that I have heard through the grapevine is John Carpenter has recently signed on to Fan Expo. I've never been to that con. But they did list a Boston Fan Expo. I don't know if he's going to be there. I don't know when it is. But if he's there, yeah, we need to go. So that's on my sites. Terracon was on my site because Gua, the band Gua, is going to be there. And come on, that's fun. I'm sorry, that's fun. The other one, the Connecticut Horror Fest, all these, I get so deranged because there's so many. But I think the Connecticut Horror Fest in September is having the voice of Jack Skellington there. A Nightmare Before Christmas. You know how I am with A Nightmare Before Christmas. So I need to meet the man behind Jack. So that's a possibility. So there's I wish they would all come to one and then I could get it all out of the way and be happy. But no, of course, it never happens that way. But I will keep you updated with the things that are happening, what we are doing. But it looks like right now the next one possibility is July. Also, on another note, in July, Power Man 5000 is coming with El Nino to Gillette Stadium. No, they're not playing Gillette. They're playing a bar. I think the Country Bar. But they're playing it in July too. So there's some stuff happening in July. But yeah, there's some stuff coming up. I'm intrigued. I'm trying to plan a trip to Salem too before it gets spooky season because we want to go up in spooky season, but we want to go up when it's kind of quiet too. So there's things happening. But for right now, I am going to go rest my leg, enjoy the sunshine, get ready for my trip that I'm debating on in a few weeks. And that's about it. But hopefully, like I said, no more a month waiting for videos. I'm going to do something, even if it's stupid, even if it's me just ranting to you. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my autographs. I'm sorry I'm still not like a video techie with the cool like shots and stuff, but it is what it is. I'm doing this for my mental health, not to, be famous. Whatever famous is. I don't know. This world these days. But anyway, enjoy your evening. It's hump day, so enjoy it. And enjoy this wonderful 70-degree weather if you're in New England. And have a good night. Bye.